Welcome everyone to the WCYN, the Warren County Youth Network. Today we're going to interview some kids that we have here in our Youth Network class where we teach them how to do audio recording, video production, web blogging, media design, and basically meet them where they're at in the digital era and help guide them in safe practices online. So who do we have here today? Can you introduce yourself?
Okay, to start out, hello there. My name's Cameron Erwin. I'm 14 years old from Warren, PA, and I started doing music classes about a week ago. Let's see, I've been.
What do you like to do in your spare time?
What do I do in my spare time? Let's see, I do a lot of video editing stuff. I even have my own YouTube channel.
What's your YouTube channel?
My YouTube channel. It's called Cam Effect.
Cam Effect. What do you do with Cam Effect?
What I do with Cam Effect, I do a lot of editing stuff. I edit a lot of videos. I put them in all these filters, they do logo editing and everything.
Logo editing. So what, you take a logo from a business and you manipulate it, or just show the history of it, or what?
It's basically I take sometimes it's famous movie studio logos, and then I edit them, put them in a compilation, show the history of it.
Really?
Yeah.
So how many followers do you have on YouTube?
How many followers do I have currently? I have 4.64 thousand last time I checked.
Wow, that's a
right
lot.
now I have 4.64 thousand followers. 46,004 followers.
So tell me, what kind of software do you use to edit?
What kind of software do I use? Let's see. I use AVS Video Editor.
AVS Video Editor?
Yep. Cyberlink Power Director.
Cool.
And KindMaster, which is a mobile-based editing software. Also, you Vegas Pro 15 and VideoPad.
Sony Vegas.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then you use a lot of editing software.
So, some of that software is actually pretty high-end stuff. It's not easy to use. How do you learn the technical side of this stuff? Do you look up tutorials and teach yourself?
And yeah, sometimes I learn to do things myself. Sometimes look up tutorials on how to use it. I remember back when I first started back in 2017, I knew nothing about video editing. And so over time I taught myself, and then now 5 years later I know about editing.
That's really cool. I've been doing professional editing for many, many years, and I started back in the late 90s learning, actually it was probably the early 90s when I started learning audio recording, and there's a lot of science behind it. I kind of watched the transition from analog to digital, right? And when it was analog, it was really scientific and really expensive. But you kids these days, you get this software that makes it a lot easier. You know that, right?
Yeah.
It was very challenging when I was a kid. I mean, I think I was about 12 when I first started recording, and I was about 15 when I first got my really first professional 4-track, right? Where I could actually record something that was high quality. So I watched the tape to digital revolution kind of happen. And so tell me, what do you like about learning digital production stuff?
What I like about learning digital production stuff, I think it's really fun, cool, awesome. It's honestly way better than analog, though, because even though I wasn't around in the 90s, I figured digital editing is a lot better than analog editing.
It's definitely a lot easier.
And it's a lot easier.
But the science still remains the same. That's the thing. Is it may be a little easier now, but the science remains the same on the basic level. But you kids get to use more advanced techniques than I have ever dreamed of, right? So do you know much about color spectrums and stuff when it comes to video editing?
Yep. I sometimes adjust the color of my videos.
Color correction and things
color
like
correction,
that. Yep.
Sometimes I adjust the hue, and the saturation and the gamma.
Do you know about bit rate and things like that?
Yeah,
Frame
sort
rate
of.
and things like that? Yep.
Now, of course, I've only been doing editing for 5 years.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm still learning.
How old are you now?
I'm 14.
14, that's right. So to be able to do that at 14 really blows my mind that you even know of those terms, let alone can understand those, right?
Yeah.
So my takeaway from this conversation is that even though we have a generation of kids that are exploring things digitally that us adults have never really stumbled upon, you guys are using it to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not always just, a lot of adults are concerned that kids are far too engaged in technology and they're not getting outside enough. Do you know this?
Oh yeah, I know that.
Do parents and teachers and stuff tell you this all the time?
And like, yeah, but I'm not too into technology. Like, of course, I am into technology, but I don't spend like up to like 7 hours a day on my phone. Like, I do get outside sometimes. I'm very productive sometimes. I'm trying to get productive again. You know, because it's been not the best spring. So yeah, I plan on doing a lot of productive things this summer.
That's awesome. We want to thank you for stopping by. Is there anything else that you want to let us know before you head out?
Okay, anything else I want to let us know? Like in the future, I'll learn more editing techniques. Like, I'll do a lot more editing effect techniques.
Mm-hmm. What are you hoping to learn out of the WCYN network, the production classes?
I mean, like the technical stuff. Like, I'm very technical, very good with computers. I do get easily distracted, though.
That's all right.
Yeah, that's all right.
Cam, right?
And my name's Cam. My name's Cameron.
Cam, thanks for stopping by and seeing us today.
All right. Thank you, and this wraps up another episode of the WCYN podcast. Yeah. Awesome job.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Does your child play a band or orchestra instrument at their school? The Warren Music Conservatory is home to the Warren County Youth Orchestra with members from all over the Warren County School District and beyond. It's free to try, no strings attached. The Music Conservatory is home to the area's best music instructors, and the Warren County Youth Orchestra is free to join for all of our students. We also rent and repair instruments of all types, and we carry all of your essential musical supplies. What are you waiting for? Stop dreaming. Start doing today. Call the Warren Music Conservatory today at 814-580-3913 or visit us online at thewarrenmusicconservatory.com. Welcome to the Warren County Youth Network. This is Joe Garner. Today I am with
Valentina.
Valentina. Speak up for us, please. What school do you go to and what grade are you in?
Warren County School District, and I'm in 3rd grade, soon to be in 4th.
And what kind of things do you like to do in your spare time?
I like to do archery, swimming, hang out with friends, and just relax sometimes.
So it sounds like you're a pretty active kid. Are you engaged in digital media at all?
Well, sometimes I text my friends, not really as much as she texts me, but no, not really.
So today we're going to talk about the Warren County Youth Network class that you've been taking for the last month, where we're teaching kids how to do like audio podcasts and videos and stuff. What kind of things are you learning, and what kind of things do you want to learn out of it?
Well, I really want to know how you place the camera and stuff like that.
So you want to learn how to do video production?
Basically, yes.
Cool. And are you learning that?
Well, not right now. I mean, I'm hoping that we will, but...
Well, are you guys talking about the basics? The things to think of, projects to do, and...
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so that's what we call pre-production in the video world. When we're going to do a video project, we want to talk about like what we're going to shoot and how we're going to shoot it and what kind of questions we're going to ask. Are you guys covering that kind of material?
Well, as you saw when you walked into the room, you saw my sister writing down the things that you want to do for like when we were going to ask the police what the questions.
So this is your first week, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, your sister's been here for the last month, so this is your first week. I was going to say, if you've been here for the last month, you most certainly learned some things about video production. That's what we've been doing. So I focus on the audio stuff. Obviously, we're doing a podcast right now, and Mark Robinall, he's the one teaching a lot of the video stuff. Mm-hmm. What video projects do you want to do this year? Well, and why?
I sort of want to do like something that we would, do you know the carpool?
Yeah.
So I would want to do something that would basically get more people there and get it bigger than it actually is. So I would do a podcast there.
You want to do some advertising for the carpool and talk about the carpool?
Yes.
Well, I like to frequent it in the summer as well with my kids. I have a lot of fun going on the water slide. I don't care how big you are; it's still fun. You like the water slide there?
Yeah, it's really fun.
When I was a kid, they didn't have a water slide there. They just had diving boards, and they actually had 2 pools.
They did. When we went to at the snack bar, this person just told me like, what happened back there, and they stopped it because a lot of people were not like drowning.
Well, they were getting hurt.
They were getting really hurt.
Yeah, but the water slide's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And that water.
So you're hoping to do a video project about the carpool then this year? That's cool. We might be able to do that. We're gonna have to contact the YMCA in the city.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
Coincidentally, the YMCA is one of our community partners and helps us with the WCYN. And so they're a proud partner with the Warren County Youth Network, and they've helped the Music Conservatory in awesome ways, getting us off the ground and showing us some support. They're also hosting some of these classes with us. So, what things in school do you like, and what things do you not like?
Well, I can't really think of a thing that I don't like, but I have tons of things that I do like. I like to do STEM, science, and math.
That's great. So you enjoy your experience at school.
Yeah.
That's what we want to hear, because there are a lot of adults in our community that do care deeply about the kids here in Warren, and they want to see kids happy and healthy and wanting to be in school, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so is there anything else you want to add before we take off today?
I don't really think
Can you
so.
say your name and say thanks for listening to the WCYN podcast?
My name is Valentina, and thanks for listening to the WYC podcast. Did I say it right?
Thanks for listening to the WCYN podcast.
WCYN podcast.
Good job.
Oh.
Sorry, you're good.
Does your child play a band or orchestra instrument at their school? The Warren Music Conservatory is home to the Warren County Youth Orchestra, with members from all over the Warren County School District and beyond. It's free to try, no strings attached. The Music Conservatory is home to the area's best music instructors, and the Warren County Youth Orchestra is free to join for all of our students. We also rent and repair instruments of all types, and we carry all of your essential musical supplies. What are you waiting for? Stop dreaming. Start doing today. Call the Warren Music Conservatory today at 814-580-3913 or visit us online at thewarrenmusicconservatory.com.